You know, a lot of them are terrible, and they've somehow made like an actual good one. We're rocking the Christmas skin, by the way, gang. It's December. You know, it's December. But yeah, if you guys are excited for Daily Shorts channel, I don't know what I was gonna say, but if you guys are excited for Daily Shorts, you're in luck. If you're not excited, I have terrible news. I have actually terrible news. Okay. Last episode, last stream, we started work on the penthouse. And oh my god, chat. Let's see how it. Ooh. It does look good, doesn't it? Like it does look good, doesn't it? I'm not sure about the glass. I'm not sure about the glass. The penthouse is a bit wet iffy on. But god, this build is looking good so far. It's come such a long way as well. In such a short time. But yeah, the clock is on now, by the way. Season 2 comes out on the 17th. It is the 1st of December. Meaning we've got like 16 days to finish this, gather the materials, build it in survival, edit the video. Is it doable? Absolutely. Is it doable? Absolutely. Is it gonna be difficult? Yes. Okay. Let's have a look at this penthouse suite. Lucky 38 penthouse. I'm trying to like Why was I debating if it had a balcony so much last time? It very clearly does. Okay, yeah, it's like not even like up for debate. It very clearly has a penthouse. Okay. No, it very clearly has a penthouse. It very clearly has a balcony. Hey, Red Ox. Yo, Red Ox, man. I know you said you're gonna be lurking, but I just want to know why I've got a notification saying Redox Prime commented, I predict your canonically unpaid child support is in day 25's barrel. What was the thought process behind like that one? You know? What was I gonna do? Getting what oh yeah. But I can't wait to get this video out, man. Okay. This is the most difficult bit, like by far. Uh, I don't think this is the choice. I think it's too big. You know? Hold on, let me get like a good image. Wait. Oh, wait, that might. You know, honestly, it would have been useful just to go back on my Fallout playthrough and go to the Lucky 38. Like, who's gonna do that? I'm gonna struggle online instead, bro. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, like all of the image. I've lost my main reference. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. If I go back to showing you as my Opera GX, here I'm not sure how useful this will be, but this is like the room's layout. This is, I believe, the bottom floor at the bottom. Actually, no. What action is that? That's where the... I don't know. Anyway, this is like an image. So, you know, confirm balcony, right? This is where I got my original reference from. And they have a couple close-up shots of the penthouse. Ours is too big, you know? And then we have this one, which is also just a collection of interior images and, in general, a look at the Lucky 38. So I think we need to bring the height down a little bit, is the first goal of today. So, because this is too big. A YouTube notice. Yes, dude. What's wrong with your YouTube notice? Oh, dang, I'm horrible actually. I'm sorry. It's December 1st and we don't have Christmas music on. What the hell? Hold on, let's start with doesn't Spotify have like an official Christmas playlist actually? I'm sure when you load up a Spotify now, it's like play Christmas music. Yeah, hit play, it's time. You know, we could just put it on because that is just like classic Christmas songs, you know? Okay. Hold on. Which recap later this week? I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I found my one from last year. I found my one from last year a couple days ago. I want to compare them. I will say my big issue with my one from last year is we got follow botted. I don't know if you guys remember because it's so long ago. We got follow botted. So it says that the new followers ranking is wrong because it includes like the botted ones. And that's not right. I wish it just showed the actual one. But I'm excited to see this year. Mainly because I end up doing it's nice just to get a little recap, you know. Spotify Wrapped's coming out. I'm scared for Spotify Wrapped. Honestly. You know. I don't know why I'm scared of Spotify Wrapped, but I am. Because to be fair, I already know that like Miko is going to be my top artist, right? Because I listened to so much during the like beginning of this year. I listened to so much of. Like, I'm wondering who's after that. Like, you know. I'm wondering if Epic's gonna make an appearance. I don't know about that. That's my main question. If Epic's gonna make an appearance, because I haven't listened as much, but I've still listened quite a bit. Actually, wait, now let's just do Stone. I want to like map out the. How's everyone's day being, chat? Didn't really EP. That's fair. I'm all right. Been a bit of a weird day today, you know. It's one of those days, but at the same time, oh, we're putting on Christmas. Like at the same time, it's December 1st, you know. Like the vibes are high no matter what. Also, gang, I don't know if you guys saw, I put up this week's current stream schedule, and I haven't actually officially announced it because it's still very early, like, not early planning, but it keeps getting delayed, so I didn't want to announce it yet, but this is the day we should be doing it. I'm not sure on timings yet, just because of we need to make sure who's going first, but we are hopefully doing a basic SMP event on Saturday. See. So that should be fun. Now here's the thing. I want to be clear here with this. I'm saying basic SMP event. It was meant to be a Halloween event. It's December. But the event should still be fun. We're gonna be playing Jen's roulette. We're gonna be maybe doing the PvP arena. I don't know if that'll be done. I'm gonna restart an interior to do, but like there'll be fun stuff. Like going back to the 1 year area, replaying some of those games. Because some of the games made for the 1 year event were insane. Alright? Genuinely, the bloody, what do you call it? The tic-tac-toe slash noughts and crosses made for that event is great. All right, it's insane, and we haven't played it since really. So we're gonna have some fun mini games. I don't know what time yet because we need to see who's free. It was meant to be last week, but we pushed it back because it was a lot of, some people were free one day, other people were free the next day, but like none were like stand out. Like yeah, everyone's free this day, just works perfectly. Days, because a lot of people are just busy with like Thanksgiving, such. But we are doing it this weekend, hopefully, because if we wait any longer, it is a Christmas event. And while it is already not a Halloween event, you know, it's bad if a Halloween event becomes a Christmas special, you know? Like, something's gone wrong there. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. This week is also a lot of Lucky 38 building. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. That's just comes with the territory of this build needing to be done. You know, um, oh my god, Ellie, you got a 13. Welcome in, welcome in. Bloody hell. Welcome in, welcome in. We've got Christmas vibes on today. We're just having fun. How's it going? Shay Ellie's back. Let's go. You'll love to see it. Get it trending? Hell yeah. It's nice, man. And it's good to see. I hope it's been going well. We have got Christmas vibes today. We're just having fun. I want to figure out how to build a casino in Minecraft. Yeah, I made a note of this in my post about like what the stream schedule. On paper, we're not having a very Christmas based week. If it doesn't like them, I'm sending the tax man to his home address. Damn. Not the tax man. That's evil, bro. What was I saying? Oh, this build is... Yeah, on paper, this isn't a very Christmas-themed week. However, we've got our Christmas outfit on. We're listening to Christmas tunes. And what's more Christmassy than gambling? Really? You know? There's maybe like 3 things more Christmassy than... Oh, actually, I need to put on one of the best Christmas songs ever. Oh, how I've missed the camp. Me 5 seconds after leaving the casino. Don't gamble. It's bad. Only gamble with Pokemon cards. What was it? Gummy, okay, guys. I'm gonna play a song, and I need you guys to answer me. Does this song remind you of Gummy? Yes or no? Because I feel like this is a Gummy thing to do. I feel like he would do this. You know, like I was thinking of everyone on the Biscuits and Beat of who's gonna murder Santa. It's Gummy. Best Christmas song if you want. It's not the best Christmas song though. Like it's just not the best Christmas. Like, I'm just picturing Gummy in the bunker, plotting how to murder Santa, you know? A very Gummy thing to do. Excuse me, yes it is? No it isn't. Getting into beefs with my chair. Okay, here's my argument against it. Alright. It's the most wonderful time of the year, it's just a better song. So, instantly, you know, we're having an issue. And then there's Driving Home for Christmas, which is also better. It's a good song, but it's not the best Christmas. Ellie's just come back, but she's gonna be leaving in about a minute if I keep going. I get 6 days off from now. No, but like the spirit of the song, you know? Gonna break the law. I'm not the Grinch, but I'm gonna steal Christmas. How do I do this window, man? It's such like an awkward shape. You know? I have to find the right block. Right. Which are the 3 Christmas songs? Which 3 are you like constantly forced to listen to? God, that sounds dreadful. Yes. Yes. Everybody. You mean this? Right. Oh, that does sound bad, man. I have no idea if this place is gonna be good, because this is just the Spotify made one, which like it probably won't be. I think it'll be a lot of one people like that are like, yeah, that's a well-known Christmas song, and then I think it'll go off the deep end at some point. I'll be like, why is this here? You know, that's just the vibe I get from Spotify playlist. Speaking of which, I haven't checked what my day list is in ages. Yeah, so my Spotify day list is McBling lip sync Monday night. So you know, and to be fair, that is words that you can put together. Ask me for a bob. What? I'm sorry. Why do you need a barbecue in winter? This is not looking. Yeah. Here we go. You know what film I'm wanting to rewatch now that it's Christmas? Because I watched it last year, but I missed the window of Christmas. What was it called? What was it called? Carry On. That was it. Yeah. Um, I think someone told me about it last Christmas. That's when it came out. Um, and I watched it like a bit after Christmas when I was sick, and it was really good. And I want to rewatch it when it's actually Christmas. Yeah, it was a good film. I told you about it. I knew it was someone. I didn't want to just go, yo, Ellie, remember that movie? Then it be someone else because it was a year ago. But yeah, like honestly, fire film. Christmas is long, long ago. 3 weeks to watch it. I'm so bad at getting around to films, man. I'm so bad at getting around to films. Also, I need to. Do we make the penthouse like slightly smaller? I feel like this isn't. The only thing is, I feel this isn't much space. You would like it with a fish and all. Ah, man. No, it is such a good film. Uh, it's funny because like, um, it's funny because everyone says Die Hard is like some masterpiece of cinema, and then I got really bored watching it. Um, then Carry On is very similar and it was really good. Die Hard's just kind of like, you know. Do we like that? It doesn't look as bad from here, to be fair, as the old one did. Plus it needs a roof, you know. You know what, chat? Let's just put Zircon's Christmas playlist on. One last VT building. The Lucky 38 from Fallout New Vegas. I've got to load up my reference image anyway on Axiom. Let me get the reference image showing. Christmas. Yeah. I'm putting Zircons on because, like, I should have known from Fallout. Now, to be fair, it does say Fallout in the title of the stream. You know, I'm not hiding it. Live old-fashioned way. Get it. Can't really press buttons. Fair enough. Fair plays. Ellie, you been watching I'm a Celeb this year? Really new old. Let alone watch this, unfortunately. It's been quite good this year, actually. I've been quite enjoying it this year. Last year I got a little like got a little bored during it compared to the previous one. This year's been really good. Right. All I'm saying, I know this is a Christmas song, right? But surely buying a gift in May is a bit ridiculous. Any VOD viewer watching is probably very confused because you can't hear the song. But in the lyrics said they bought the gift in May. And I think that's just a bit excessive. I bought a Christmas present in May. Gang? Why is everyone buying in May? But it was a concert ticket. Okay, that's different. That's different. You know? But I went from the lyric, the way they said it, I assumed it would just be like, you know, like if I bought someone like, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, Funko Pop, I guess. But first thing that came to my mind. You know, like, there's no need to buy that in May, you know? Like, concert tickets, that's different. That's... Gang, I am both excited and terrified to make this video. Alright. I'm excited and terrified. Because there's so much to do. There's so much that needs doing for it. But I think it's doable, you know? Like, if I really lock in. The thing is, I could absolutely get it done in about a week. Not a week. I could get it done, though, guaranteed, if I wasn't trying to get a ZA video out as well before it. But I am. Christmas, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the advent calendar shorts that are hopefully going to be coming out. I had the idea earlier, like, I thought of it earlier in the year, but I only confirmed doing it today, which is why today's one came out, like, at 11 o'clock at night. But, like, Gummy puts a lot of effort into the advent calendar, like he did last year, and is this year. You know, and it's a lot to, like, stock up 24 different items. And I want to show that, I want to show that work that he's doing. So I'm doing the short series. Plus it means I have something to edit, you know? It gets me in the zone to edit without having to, like... Because if I get a quick short under my belt, then that's a lot easier to then watch through hours of basic existence content, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Or, you know. That's a joke. I would actually wish for my worst enemy to watch a lot of basic existence content, so that then the views go up. And I think, you know, like it'd be nice to profit off the fact that I dislike them. You know, that'd be fun. Actually, no, I don't want my worst enemy to watch my content. You know, they don't deserve the basic existence streams. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's late. I am a tired man. Yeah. Also, talking about videos, I have one planned for, like, only midnight still. I'm still tired, man. I have one planned. Oh god, for this will be a pretty long stream though, probably, because I'm really motivated to work on it. Might just sound a bit insane during it. Anyway, I have a video planned for next year. Like, obviously I'm gonna do the like, oh my god, 2 years of making streams video, right? Gonna do that. I started a tradition last year, I'm gonna keep it. But, like, what was I gonna say? But I have a really fun one for late January that I'm excited to film. But I will tell you as I left. The other thing I need to do is, I mentioned, like, last month, me, Synod, Galaxy, and Lapis were discussing, because we play a lot of Need for Speed Heat, when we were playing it once, we were discussing things, and we said we might play it for Christmas, Christmas Eve, to like, or around Christmas Eve, do like a Christmas special as a group. I don't know if that's still. We haven't discussed it since, but I really want to do that. So I'm gonna have to see if they're like still down. It'll be a Christmas special. It just might happen. It might not happen on Christmas Eve because people might be busy. You know. I'm really enjoying. I I went through a bit earlier this year where I don't know, I just kind of gotten to the point where it was like I'm still enjoying streaming, but like at the same time there's nothing I'm particularly hyped about with it, you know? And then I started making videos again. Like properly started making videos, and like the hype has just come back. Like I'm so excited to make content. Yeah, there was a bit where I was like overthinking like every stream thing. Where I was like, oh, is this, was it a good stream? Whatever. Now I'm just like, hell yeah, that was fun. And that's just such a good spot to be in. That's also why there's a noticeable amount of videos coming out. And my class is good. I just realized I should have had this in my offhand and then it would have filled it in for me. Yeah, I'm so hyped for like streams and videos now. At the minute, got plans for January. Got tons of video, just like ideas to do at any point. Because I really want to just make more things, Like I've been doing this for like coming up on 2 years now. Right? Like next year. Next January, I've been doing it for let me come down. Oh, that's way too low. Yeah, 9 months. Nice. Yeah, but I'm coming up on 2 years, and I'm glad that like I'm still having like ideas and stuff. Like I'm at the point where I am comfortable with the content and stuff. And like I'm used to like streaming and stuff now. I just want to like do more, I just want to do videos, do more fun like special things. Um That is one. Yeah, like, yeah, there's so much stuff I want to do, and I'm so happy with it. But okay, it definitely looks better with the step back, doesn't it? And then we can just push it out like one more to do the to fit the balcony in. I think the sunken look will also help it not stand out as much. I've just realized I was genuinely about to delete everything when I could just move it all a block back. And like, it'd have been solid. Cool. Next year is gonna be weird. I'm just gonna turn 2 years old. ACSMP is gonna turn 2 years. That's how crazy that is. 2 years. Oh my god. Zen will always like. I'm pretty sure will always take the award for longest followed, minus like a couple in real life. Like Zen was following before I was even streaming. I don't know why Zen was following before I was even streaming. Like properly streaming, but you know. Quite literally. How has that happened? I thought Lapis on Matt was longer. Why not do? Fair enough. I mean, I'm not complaining, you know. I was gonna say, Matt wasn't. Matt I met on Promenade, and you were following before that. Lapis isn't in real life, friend, so it doesn't count. Also, Lapis unfollowed as a joke on my 100 follower stream and got reset. So I think most people, I think quite a few people actually are ahead of Lapis. And that makes me always laugh whenever I think about it. Because it was like a gut, they're like, gotcha. And I was like, yeah, but who gets the last laugh, you know? I thought I was, alright, well, not necessarily a bot, but like, okay, yeah, but in my defense, I don't have proof that you're not one now. All I'm saying. Nah, it was just the like the original. It reminded me a lot of what some bots do, where it's like, yo, I'm loving the content. This is great. You add me on Discord. No mod application or anything. Well, wasn't that during like a Undertale stream or something? I don't know, something like that. Dude, I don't think any of my mods have done a mod application. I don't think half my mods know how to mod. Um, like I, like I said, It's Gummy and Zen are carrying the mod team, you know? Chad, if you ever want to misbehave on stream, do it on a day Gummy and Zen aren't. Half the mods don't turn up. To be fair, I don't pay them, so I don't expect them to show up every stream. I kind of used mod originally the way like VIP is meant to be used. And like I'm not gonna demod someone. I can't be. That's too much work. Yeah, Zen. That's not a joke. Zen is itching to ban someone. I'm telling you. Chat, you know what I'm not happy about? This Redox Prime fella, right? You know, it's gone too far. His nickname for me on Discord is Basic Unexistence, man. What have I done to deserve this? I'll save my rant for later then. I'll wait till the ads are done to do this rant. What have I done to deserve this, man? I'd say, yeah, don't worry, Zen. You can hear the full Redox Prime rant. Redox, if you're listening, this isn't an actual rant. It is. Serious issue. One, two, three. One, two. One, two, three. One. Right, I saved this. Saved the Redox Prime rant for this, right? The man has nicknamed me on Discord Basic Unexistence. I don't think I've ever nicknamed anyone ever on Discord. Alright? Yesterday, my stream title didn't update. Redox DMs me about it, right? Because it was still the Phasma one. And I went, bro did not get the memo. So I respond, you see nothing. To which his first response is funny coming from you, Unk. Poor visual will be catching up to you. Alright. Yesterday, alright, after the Phasma stream, we were in call for a little bit. I leave the call. We're in call with like the people at the Phasma stream, right? I'll leave. Redox was AFK at the time, comes back, DMs me, mate, I was about to make a fire Unk joke before you left. To which I responded, I said the same to Grandpa but never got the chance, which is a reference to the whole Kingdoms of War Grandpa arc that happened. He went, mate, it wouldn't be an Unk joke then, that would be a Gramp joke. And I went, I'm too old. And he went, finally you admit this. It's just everything I do. Bloody turned back on me. Pissy. Anyway, this Rox Prime fella, we need to stop him. Alright. We need to stop him. Get him out of here. That's pen. I do really enjoy doing the Phasmo streams with everyone. They've been so fun this year to just start doing, you know. I wonder if we swap these out actually to be trapdoors, then there's a little bit more depth. It's so much fun. The one thing with these Phasmo streams, right? Oh wait, no. You know what the worst part was, right? I tried to be like, listen, man. The unk joke's not fair, right? Gummy, same as me, right? He says Gummy's too dangerous, which is why he doesn't get called unk. Alright, fair play. I said, if I'm considered unk, what is Jen? You know? And apparently Jen's too cool, and he's with it. And to be fair, Jen has taught me pretty much every piece of brain rot I know. So, like, to be fair, yes, he makes a valid point. Oh, we could do copycat trap now. Oh wait, no, we weren't. Were we? I'm so confused. Oh wait, no, we were gonna. This second layer gets deleted. Oh wait, no, I should just. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think it's put with that. So that, then there's the more. Then it, you know, it rounds off into the. Yeah, you know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for the New Year's stream. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. You know, I don't got any concrete plans. But I think it's gonna be fun. Last year's was fun. You know. New Year's is just a good time, innit? And it's nice celebrating the. Do we do the 3 out? Does the 3 out look kind of better? Probably. I don't think, actually, no, it is a balcony. Like, why make it super cramped? Yeah. Not sure what this year's New Year stream's gonna be, but it'll be somewhere. I will, like, inevitably think of something. I hope you guys are excited for whatever that gets. And to be fair, I might just do what I did last year, where it's a bit more of like celebration, but still just playing basic SMP. Because, you know, I do kind of want to just send the year out playing basic SMP, you know? It's like, I bloody... Oh, I know, this is all... I love basic SMP so much. Like... Genuinely, it's such a great server. I'm so happy with how, like, it turned out, you know? Is it the like? Does it not have? Does it have flaws? Absolutely. The mod pack sometimes barely runs. You know, like for God's sake. But oh my god, I love it so much. You know. Plus, a server I thought would last like a couple months, lasting a full year. Crazy. You know. It's crazy and it's so cool. But that's one of the what I'm excited about the one like the 2 years of streaming video is I want to just go over some of the cool things that have happened this year. Because like in the 1 year one, it was just kind of like wow, there's been 1 year, but this year I want to go more over like all the wild stuff that's oh yeah. You guys excited for Christmas then, chat? Or do you guys prefer like New Year's and stuff? New Year's is fun. I like New Year. I really like New Year. I don't even really do anything for New Year. It's just like, just feels, it's just a good time in it. Sex to have a day off work. You know what? Sometimes that's just the best part of it. Well, the thing I'm excited for, right, is I'm excited Spotify Wrapped this year. Same as I was last year. Because I want to see if streaming has. I talked about this before. But I want to see if streaming has impacted the Wrapped much, you know? Also, Wrapped is just fun, you know? Is that too bulky? I want this to be like a really like. Yeah, I think this is way too bulky for the plan. The reason I'm not just doing a normal fence is like it's quite a weird fence design in the game. Yeah. I do think New Year's is just always a good time though. Because I think no matter how your years be, you know, you're either really happy it's over, or you're excited for the next one anyway. Even if you've had a relatively good year, I don't know anyone that's like, God, I hate New Year. I'm gonna head out. I'll pop in when I came to have a good rest of the stream. That's all good, Ali. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we could just do that. Oh, chat. Yeah, I'm not ending today until I get this done. Maybe not the entire build, but I'm not ending until I get the Lucky 38 done. Yeah, what I decided is I really want the house computer, which I'll go into the lore of whenever I build it, but I really want it wherever the sunset's facing, so I need to think about that on basic SMP, like where we place it. But I just think aesthetically having the console right, like house right behind the sunset would just look cool. Oh, for this one we could do that. This is gonna take so much zinc. It's gonna take forever to. Can't. On one hand, I'm dreading this material gathering. On the other, I'm actually kind of excited because I won't really be recording it, right? Because like the video is what we're streaming now, plus building it in survival, and then like a final tour and stuff. What it is, so like the material gathering at most kind of just be replay shots, and I'm kind of excited because it'll give me time to watch some shows that I haven't really been. I've been like kind of busy with editing and focusing on editing that I'm kind of behind on or haven't started many because I can't watch a show while editing. I just can't concentrate on one of them as much as they need to be, you know? Is that right? Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of can't focus enough to be able to watch a show. And if I just... while editing, but I can while material gathering. Doesn't it go one back? How have I built this? You know what? How about I just complete it on once and then copy it? Okay, this is the hard bit. Okay, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then... I mean, dude, does it need to be? Actually, no, it does, because otherwise I won't be able to place. Okay. If we clone this... This is a lot more effort than I thought I'd put into the railing. But you know, it's like I said it like last Lucky 38 stream. With this build, I'd much rather have really annoying items to collect. Okay, so that's... we need to cover them two, and I'll make sure it's lined up correctly by checking them two on the other side. But as I would... hang on, is it only these two? Well, like I said, I'm only gonna build the Lucky 38 ones, right? This isn't like a vault where I can customize it, right? And like build it technically in as many times as I want, and it'll always be different. This is one building, right? I can't build this forever, right? So the one time I'm gonna build it, I might as well go all out. Like, I might as well spend the time to gather hard to get materials, you know, to do everything, and be happy with the result than like skimp out because I need resources, right? Then skimp out because I don't want to gather a certain resource or whatever. Well, that lines up really well, actually. It's just, can I place a single bite there? God's sake. Yeah, and I can't... hang on, if there is a bite there... you can't get through. Well, that kind of defeats the whole point, doesn't it? Can I get through this? Yeah, might as well do that. Because we need to at least get through. There's not actually going to be a way on the balcony. Which might sound stupid with the amount of like work going into the railing. It's just, unless I can figure out the actual way into the balcony in game, I just don't think there's really much of a point, you know. I'd rather have the cool like aesthetic glass design all the way around than a balcony entrance, and then two. Just being honest. Damn it. I honestly thought they didn't touch is the only thing. They? No, okay. It's, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, I think this is the final one, and then we can pick a railing block. Weird. Okay. Wait. No. The thing is, I want the I don't want the glass to be touching. You know, I kind of want it to like pop out from the glass by one, but I don't know how to connect. Yeah, no, that just doesn't work. Because it at least has to fit the curve, which would be like. I mean, we could do that and just have the diagonal. The thing is, then it's not sticking out. It's yeah. Then I have to figure out what goes in that. I don't just do one. Yeah, anyone got some Christmas songs they want on? Or normal songs? Anyone got songs they want on? You know what's annoying? I don't. Last Christmas? Oh. That'd be so mad. Is it not? Oh, that is. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the annoying thing about this build is copycat bytes and stuff don't appear in Late Madoka, so we're gonna have to take a lot of screenshot references. Doesn't that look good, or did it look better before? Maybe it needs to be a different block, like the structure one. Does the gray work better with the windows? I think the only thing with that, I think with this design is that it looks weird that this is. Gave it away. Let's have a look. The only other option is that we don't have the divider, and we just pure glass the entire way around. Does it look better with a divider or not? We might need a divider option actually, so that we can actually compare them. Bit away. I feel this is the ultimate song to guilt trip someone into not selling a present you get them. No. Like, just remix the words a little bit. You're good to go. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this mess up. What time? Wait, one, two. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, does it look better just as pure glass? There it goes, stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. We might just do glass, you know. We go stories of tales of the glories of Christmas. So, you can't be here. So you can't. This is private property. Oh, who do you think he is, man? The courier? Also another Christmas banger. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Autumn. I mean, the only other thing we could do would be... But that looks too bulky. Oh, I didn't mean to... Sometimes I forget I can only undo the things I do in Axiom and not. Merry Christmas. Alrighty. Gang, we have a roof to build, but I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. I'll be 2 minutes, and then we'll get onto this roof. I'll be back. There's a place to go. Let it snow. Let's. What a song. So stopping. Alrighty. Let it snow. Good night. Okay. Want to. So I think with whatever roof design we do, we need to make it so that we have a 4x4. The rooms are 4 high in all spots, right? Both floors. Oh no, and in this. Yeah, the roof's not that bad. It's just kind of like a little spire. That's not. Oh, chat. We're gonna have to like fully lock in on the interior. All right. Like this bit here that we're doing here is just temporary. Like these aren't the actual blocks. All layout probably. Rough. Because we are gonna swap reference images. God, have I ever told you guys? Well, like most of my videos are filed under. Like pretty much all things I use in videos is filed under. The folder that like everything's in is called Kingdoms of War Episode 1. Because I made it for Kingdoms. I just haven't moved anything. And it's like kind of organized now. Okay. Let me specifically this one make it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna swap from Christmas music. Not because it's bad, it's just that it is the first. And I don't wanna burn through the tolerance for Christmas songs, within like a night. So I'm just gonna put regular on for a little bit. If you do want Christmas songs to come on, I will put them on if you guys want. God, cause I got. This was a good film, man. I don't remember the night I watched this. Because I went live after and I kept playing. And there was only this movie soundtrack on. But the entire like week. We do need to do more movie night. That's my goal. Next year, my goal for Basic SMP, or like the community, I guess, is more game nights, more movie nights. Because I always say that I'm gonna do more, and then we never really do. But like, movie nights have been... We've done a couple game nights this year, especially near the end. We've done quite a few. But I still want to do more because they're so fun. And the other thing is... what was I gonna say? It's about game nights, maybe. They're really, like, fun. You guys enjoy them. The other thing I want to do more of is basic SMP events with the players. Because we just don't do enough, you know? Like, I feel like I don't do enough. I think they're a lot of fun, so it would be fun to do more of them, you know? Don't tell me. Okay, yeah, no. That's what I want to do. I want to do more community stuff. I need to listen to the rest of the season soundtrack. I need to watch this season. Ah, Titan. But Brighter is a good. I had the first season better. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. Fine. All I know is this song is pretty good. Okay. Loki. Had an idea. Yeah, I do need to get around to watching it, because, like, I know Gummy said it's really good. It's pretty good, and then there's just a... Like I said, I'm kind of looking forward to the material gathering thing to just watch some stuff. I'd love to fit in a rewatch, even though I only watched it this year for like the first part season. Just like to prep before the new season comes. That is, oh my. Up and take it down. Chad, it's so funny looking at the nice, quaint, I guess, Firewatch Tower, and then the giant Lucky 38. Someone on my floor had been stuck in a lift for an hour. That's my worst nightmare. Being stuck in a lift sounds horrible. Also, hello there. How's it going? We're just vibing. Also, chat, I can't be bothered to redeem it, but if you guys want, you can do some. You can suggest some songs. I might just do. Nice. I might just do it so that all of the Lucky 38 streams are like dance party streams. Because, you know, it helps balance out the like constantly repeating the exact same like build. You know, because it is a lot of like trial and error. Plus, it spices it up some the same old music, you know. Oh no. Yeah, if you guys have any song suggestion. Also, chat, Sounds Great Odyssey's coming back tomorrow. And by coming back, I mean it's actually already back. Because we streamed it the other day. So, we're doing a side quest on new DLC. Because we finished the First Blood DLC last time. And that really actually kind of annoyed me. Not because we finished it, because it was I quite enjoyed the ending. My issue was, what do you mean we finished like a couple hours off from finishing the DLC? You know, like what do you mean I took a very long break right before finishing it? No. Fate of Atlantis will start either next AC Odyssey stream or Labs, did I do your dice roll? I don't think I did. You got a 5. If I didn't. If I did, then pick whichever one you want. Right, right. Oh. I see. I still need to do my D&D stuff, but I'm procrastinating. Fair enough. I mean, Synergist campaign stars a bit laugh. Like, quite a bit laugh. So, like, there's no real rush. Don't, like, burn yourself out on it. Oh, it shows that's one too high. What have I done to change all? That's the life, yeah. Alright, let's check this out from the ground. Yeah. That's pretty good. How does it look, how does it look fully on the ground? That's my question. Oh. Obviously, I have all the reference pics on still. So, like, it doesn't fully show it. But, like, that's pretty cool. Like, if we change the FOV a little bit. That's pretty cool. We need to do that bit still. We need to do all of the interior. Yeah, another thing. I said it earlier. I still don't know how I was debating whether or not this thing had a balcony. But it's like literally like 90% of the images, and if you actually have a full look, it does very clearly have a balcony. The issue is some interpretations don't. But like, if you look, okay, here's the thing. I don't think you would, as far as I remember, Black Sheep. That's the Scott Pilgrim one, isn't it? What a film! I was talking to Sandra about this the other day. The TV show they did on Netflix is really weird because I feel they promoted it as if like an animated version of like the story, okay, the animated version of the comic slash movie, and then they change. Then it's like a completely different story, but it's still like pretty good. I feel like I finished it and I was like, it's all right. Like it's not as good. I haven't read the comic, but I prefer the movie personally. But like it's still a pretty good like story that they do in it. Also, I really like the story about the cast all like coming together in like less than a day to all come back on this project. You know? Also, I'm kind of glad they did something different. Because, like, I'm kind of glad they did something different. Because... What was I gonna say? I'm kind of glad they did something different. Because on one hand, it'd be cool seeing like the cast in animated form, but considering it's the same cast, I think it's nice that they did something different. Maybe it was right before the. Yeah, the Scott Pilgrim movie's really good. I've heard the comic's really good, although it is, like you said, different. It was right before the end. Oh, we were talking about movie nights earlier. We should do a movie night to the Cornetto trilogy. That'd be fun. Basically. The issue is I don't know what all the I don't know bringing so well with all the Cornetto trilogy. Specifically because World's End is like a pain to find. Because it's the one people like the DMs. What's this? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. What is the difference? Oh, this one's black and white. So from the look of it, okay. That's cool. Hold on, let me. Yeah, that's what I realized. Why is the colored version so much more expensive? That's not a print, fair enough. That's a valid point. Lapis, you wanna know what I saw recently? I think I mentioned it in Pokemon chat, but I've just sent you the link. I think you're the one that would actually care out of the people on Pokemon chat. For content, I need to stop doing this where I just have. Sometimes I will just have conversations and then forget that half years are missing the context. For context, it was the Twilight Princess Zelda manga like box set. I read the Ocarina of Time one recently. That's chat. Which one do we think looks best? Stone andesite or polished andesite? We could probably mix stone and andesite together. It's just I don't know about the polish. I just realized this song isn't in my like song. I don't think I like this one because how it's split up. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim's a really good film. That's a movie night. I feel like Scott Pilgrim has such like movie night sleepover energy, you know? As a film. Like, there are some films you can't watch on at a sleepover, you know? Because, like, I don't think anyone really wants to watch, like, a really depressing film at a sleepover, you know? That's not the vibe. You know? But Scott Pilgrim just has energy to it. You guys get what I'm going on about, or am I just saying words now? Am I just saying things? There's sometimes when I'm watching things, and or when I say something, and I'm like, I really hope this makes sense, like, anyone other than just me. No. I don't think that looks good. That looks better. Alright, that is the balcony done. Now we just need to do the roof. Okay. It's probably easier if I just go around with the... Oh, wait, I never did the underside here, did I? I should probably do that before I forget. Pill. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a movie night at some point, yeah. I can already tell. Scott Pilgrim movie night. Yeah, I'm really annoyed that I'm saying this now and not later and not earlier. Loki, I feel like Pale Look might not be the right choice. Like, Loki might not be the right. I was thinking on the underside it looks a bit, and like that fits with the building better because you can see it on the thing. The only thing is, I feel like does it look fine if we just have it like that? I think so. I think it looks fine. So, at the same time, I don't want to make it too. You know what? We'll do that because I don't want to make it too quartz heavy. You know, like I don't want to just make everything quartz. I guess like the other option would be what we use down here. Might work really well actually. Hang on. Will we genuinely just move quicker if we have wings on? I can't, probably not. I feel like we're going really slowly, but I know if I up my axiom speed, I'll go way too fast. Does that look better? But calcite may be better for the roof, yeah. Plus it brings it back from when we used it further down. Alright. Guess who has to redo the copycats again? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably quicker to do this than the wrench. Chat, I'm loving this Lucky 38 so far, man. This is a project I was so nervous to start, right? Which sounds weird to say, right? But like, I don't know, it's one that I've had in my head for a while. Alrighty. You remember when we said hero? You know what I have realized that we haven't built though, chat? We haven't built house. We haven't. Well, we're gonna do it during the interior. But we probably won't build it connected to the Lucky 38 yet. Just because of how it connects and stuff. Just makes it easier, like Manica wise. But underneath the Lucky 38 is actually House's body, which is kind of lucky. Thought Bay is 15 years old. Alright. If you really care, you probably already know. You know? And I won't go too much into spoilers, but I will be building the house room. Like the basement room. everywhere. I say we can be heroes. Yeah, chat. The goal is for next stream to be working on the exterior. Or the interior, sorry. That's the goal. So that'd just be nice. Like, have the knowledge that the exterior at least. Plus, we're pretty much at the stage once the exterior is done that we can start building it on basic SMP. Because I'm like, kind of tempted to wait on the interior till later and just kind of build it in game. It wasn't gonna be better, you know. It'd be cooler to do. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Nightcore playlist on, I think. For the energy. Enjoy the Nightcore chat. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. How's this looking from further down? Dang, we actually just have the Lucky 38. That's so cool. Yeah, if we finish this today, my goal is to have the Lucky 38 video VODs of at least up till today's done by what was I gonna say? Done by like end of the week, hopefully. Yes. Yeah, we needed the vibes, man. I'm getting tired. Okay. Yeah, we might undo all that we've just done. And do add something. Yeah, that is the issue. It's awkward to find. What's it? This roof. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. This roof bit. Not liking the shit. Okay. The only thing we really need to ensure is we get an extra layer, right? On the inside. Right? So whatever we do needs to go up again. What we could actually just do, right, is considering the fact half a window's blocked, you know, we could just very easily bring everything up by one. and then mask it. Because then it's only like a half window tall. Like. But I don't think it's even like noticeable when you're down here. Not as noticeable. Yeah, that's fine. That's the extra layer is fine. It doesn't hurt anything. I need to rid of the wings because it doesn't make me fat. Okay. Now's the best. Now's the fun part, right? The final stretch. Uh, that's how many games came before New Vegas. What, 5? Uh, where? Oh, I I noticed you had a stream streak, but I thought you were on about like day 5, and I was like, hang on. Like there was the Brotherhood of Steel side games, but they weren't mainline. And I was very confused. But yes, three stream streaks. There was 3 Fallout games beforehand. Sorry, I am tired. How's it going, man? What am I? Is it? really should play like Fallout 1 and 2. The only thing is, I feel like a lot of Fallout fans say that, and then realize how different they are, and then don't enjoy them as much. Because they are like really different style games. But I own them on Epic Games, to be fair. I do own them on Epic. Like, if I really wanted to, I could play them on there. Well, I've heard it sometimes. I've heard with like part 1 and 2. Sometimes it's more fun to just watch a video of someone playing it than actually playing it. But again, I haven't actually played it, so I can't confirm. You'd be dedicated to enjoy. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, I think you can. I've heard you can push through it for the lore stuff if you really want to, but like, it's kind of more fun just to. Hang on, let me. But it's kind of more fun just to watch someone play them and just get the lore that way. Yeah, we can't do that because these are. This is black stuff. It was being sold along Sagam, so you can. Yeah. Yeah, it's because they're also just so different from like pretty much any game coming out. Pretty much at the minute, like it's just not really a style of game you see much anymore. Like, I got them on Epic for free, so like one day I might play them. Although they're not on my like highest list of playing through. But I do think the Lucky 38 is coming along really well so far. For being Minecraft, I think it's coming along really well so far. So that's good. Again, I'm telling you, knowing my luck, the Lucky 38 is gonna get like bombed within 5 minutes of being in Fallout Season 2. Like, I can just sense it. You know, I'm gonna put all the effort into building it, and then instantly it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're getting rid of it. Yeah, chat. If I ever seem really mad one day about the Lucky 38 after the shows start to come out, you'll know the reason. I'm really excited for season 2 of the show, but at the same time, I'm so worried at how they'll handle New Vegas. I want to see how they're gonna try and like whether or not they'll confirm a canon ending. Because it'll be kind of a shame if like it puts the end to like the 15-year debate that is what is the best team in New Vegas or best side in New Vegas. We can do 3 for this one, eh? You know what my issue with doing smooth quad? It all blends together. See, this is weird, and I didn't notice until yeah. I thought we just do one circle and then I rebuild it, and then it'll be easier for me to realize where I mess up. Yeah, how's it gone, Nerdy? How's it gone, man? Oh, I think hold on. Just turning it into. I realized I asked that earlier. I just don't think I responded to what you had. Hopefully it's gone well. Hopefully your day's been good. Okay. And then we'll do layer 3. CP vibes tonight? Hell yeah, man. Sleepy but low-key, the deadlines kind of do. So you gotta lock in vibes, you know? Exactly. That's when that's because the Nightcore playlist provides the vibes that we need, you know? It's perfect. I really hope Bethesda does more, like, I really hope they do more games where, like, here's the thing, right? Fallout New Vegas is great. And, it was developed by Obsidian Entertainment for Bethesda, right? Opposed to being a direct, like, Bethesda game. And I really hope they do more games that aren't developed by them in the Fallout franchise. Simply because if they don't, like, I'm not saying do Fallout 5 by get someone else to do Fallout 5. But like, the thing is, they've got Elder Scrolls, I think 6. They've had that announced for years. Right? They've had that announced for literal years. And there's been like no updates on it. And like, that also means that they're gonna take forever whenever to get Fallout 5 done. Like, it's gonna be a long gap between Fallout 5. So I think either at least like remakes of like Fallout 1, Fallout 5, 3 and New Vegas would be nice. But like, what I'd love is just like a smaller side story, but I just doubt they'll ever actually do. Because I remember everyone just really wanted a Fallout game to play after the Fallout show came out. But like, there was nothing, which did lead to an increase in plays for Fallout. Pretty much every Fallout game. Specifically, like 76. I know got a big player increase. But like, it'd be nice to have a new game, you know? But at least we're still getting like content for Fallout in the TV show. And at least the TV show's really. I also think Fallout fits a TV show really well compared to most games. Because there's that much like lore in it. But like there's so much you can do with the TV show, you know? And like it's giving us answers to stuff that we never really get unless we got like a Fallout game where Vault-Tec plays a more pivotal main role. The only game kind of close to that is Fallout, what's it called? Fallout Shelter. And that doesn't really have the same lore stuff, you know? Uh... Ooh, this is gonna be a fun survival build, isn't it, chat? At least for this one, we're gathering all the materials first. We're not doing a Firewatch tower where we had to keep going back and forth. I can't do back and forth on this build. I'd like actually lose my mind. Okay. How's this looking? You know what the hardest part about this build is going to be in survival? Finding a spot to put it on basic SMP. God, it looks cool though. The roof needs finishing, obviously. It looks very flat on the roof. Feels very flat, but it does have like a spire and stuff. Go. Alright. Enough stalling. We should get this done today. If we don't stall, so. Let's lock in. And then we'll do the interior not tomorrow. Let me check the stream schedule. Just because I have it doesn't mean I memorized it, because I made that earlier today, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head when everything is. Um, Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Then Wednesday's Lucky 38. And then, yeah, we will be on Interior then, so that's fun. Or we'll be on Survival Prep. We'll see you. Window. Ink window. That goes kind of hard. I think if we were doing... Yeah. I think zinc would work if we were doing post-war. Because, like, it's kind of dirty. You know? A little dirtier than, like, the clear leaded one. But this is, like, one of the best casinos on the biggest strip in the game. So, like, pre-war, it did not look like shit, you know? Maybe. Okay, that gives us a bit of a better look. I still can't believe when Naughty did the that's how many did the Fallout mainline games joke. I was sat there like, no, but that wasn't. But Brotherhood of Steel wasn't like a mainline. I was genuinely sat there like I was like, I feel like that's not right. And then I realized what you actually meant. I was like, oh no, that makes more sense. Considering that's how you can tell it's a Arnie sleep soon game. Like I saw the stream streak, I didn't even like consider that that's what the context was, despite the message being in the stream streak. Yeah, I'm excited for this week's streams though, chat. I feel like it's a proper return to form. I'm talking about Fallout a lot at the minute. You know, even better, Assassin's Creed Odyssey's back now. You know, the shotgun fighting till the was. What a song, man. What a song. Bang it, it truly is. Wait, does it go up again? Or am I mislooking at that image? Did it go up again before the... Doesn't look like... Although I feel like it's less slopey before the pillar. Isn't it? I need to catch up, man. I'm so behind. I'm like 2 seasons behind. Although, like, everything I'm seeing in the new season looks so good. Chat, I'm thinking this is the wrong block. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key think cooked calcite would just look better, but we'll test it. At least it's like a relatively... I feel like this is... I feel like it just looks like it'd have a redstone torch on top of it. Okay, how does this look? it does dwarf you. Like, it does have, it has the scale, like, you know? Like, it feels like an overwhelming presence, right? Which is like, because, like, in the games, it, like, I'm trying to think of the word. It, like, basically overlooks the entire Vegas Strip, right? If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure you're meant to be able to see the Lucky 38, or at least New Vegas, from pretty much anywhere on the map. I think. Let me check that. I think that. Uh, yeah. Let me check. Might be on the Lucky 38 wiki. It's true. That turn was it was from miles around the Mojave. Uh, oh yeah, oh yeah. The Lucky 38. Oh, where is it? The Lucky 38 is the tallest structure in the Mojave Wasteland and can be seen from most parts of the map. Right? Like, it is big. So that fact, like the idea that this is a building that you're meant to be able to see from wherever you are, right? And that it's meant to overlook the entirety of specifically the New Vegas Strip, or the original Vegas Strip, and even more so the Wasteland itself. I wanted to carry that over to the main server and have it so that, like, if you're at spawn, render distance not included, it kind of looks over the entire area. So I think we've nailed that. I think the top's pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm gonna experiment with using calcite instead on the roof. But other than that, I'm like I'm like really happy with this design. Yes, so much. Yeah, obviously this isn't the end of the Lucky 38 series. Far from it. We still have like the interior to do, which is the important part if you the really important part is still to do. But in terms of recreating the exterior, I think we've done a bloody good job. Does that look better? Considering the fact it's never really going to be seen, right? I think smooth quartz, it's not as detailed and it lacks texture, but it feels more clean and like polished, which I think the building should, you know. Yeah, like I said, I'm still gonna mess with texturing next stream. There's because I want to see if it looks good or not, or if the build just doesn't really benefit from it, you know. I don't think I'm gonna do any like crazy gradients or anything because I honestly just don't think it needs it. I think it'd kind of mess up the clean design of it. But we can try add like a little bit of texture, parts of it. But ultimately, we need to do the entrance, you know. We're still missing a front door, but that'll be next stream. And then we need to do this part and add in the glass. But like, ultimately, the exterior wise, it's pretty much done. That's sick. I want to get some screenshots. Hell yeah, man. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the thumbnail on this video, if I'm being honest. Still need to fully figure it out. But I need to figure out how I'm fully going to edit the video. Hell yeah, man. This is sick. Okay. I'm going to quickly go over what each floor is for those that don't know. This first floor is the main casino. There is an elevator. It goes down, and there's a room underneath. We'll go into that later. But this is the ground floor of the casino. You go up. If I remember correctly, this is the like actual apartments and like bedrooms. It's a hotel. This is the cocktail lounge. This is the presidential suites, I believe. And then all the way up here is the penthouse suite, which is where House is in the computer. Honestly, this is pretty sick. We'll probably add more lights is one thing. Like there's definitely spots we can add like a light, because if not, this will just be a mob farm, you know. Plus, like, you know, I don't think you ever see buildings like this and they're dark and dingy like it is currently. So we'll need to add lights, but that's a future stream thing. But yeah, it is 2 a.m. I'm gonna end here. It has been wonderful though. It's been a great productive 3 hours. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the Zia video and also streaming Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But we'll be back working on the interior, working on some detailing, working on some really fun stuff on Wednesday. And not long, Wednesday might honestly be the last full stream we do on the Lucky 38. I'm not saying we'll get the entire interior done, but I do want to leave some of that for survival. So really what all that Wednesday is designing the entranceway. I need to turn... Oh, sorry. I need to design an entranceway, figure out what I'm doing with these copycat blocks. And adding some details and doing a general floor plan for the build. And that's kind of it. So like we're actually moving into the survival material gathering phase pretty soon. And I'm really excited for that. So I'm not sure how much of the material gathering will be streamed, by the way. I might do a lot of it off stream and just watch some TV shows. Because I've been editing a lot recently and I haven't had really time to watch as much stuff without getting distracted. So that might be... We might not talk about the Lucky 38 for a bit while I gather materials and then fully build it in like a couple streams. But oh yeah, I'm so excited for this video. Like the full polished version. And for once I actually have the replay mode recording of this build. Oh my god. Alright, let me make a quick note about what part 5 is, then I'll end. Alright, cool. Chat. I'll see you all in the next one. Is anyone live? I'm gonna have a quick look, but if I don't see anyone immediately, I will end. Okay, I think I'm probably just gonna end shit instead of writing because I am tired. I need to stop streaming so late and need Jen to stream later so I can just write into him and leave, you know.